Students, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and guests, welcome to the University of Minnesota's School of Nursing and Earl E. Bakken Center for Spirituality and Healing virtual commencement ceremony. Graduates, when you embarked on this academic journey, you probably never imagined that it would culminate in front of a Zoom screen rather than in Northrop Auditorium. You may not even have heard of Zoom when you started your studies. Yet, here we are, 2020, the International Year of the Nurse and Midwife, a year that most certainly will remain one of the most memorable years we live. We deeply celebrate your accomplishments here at the university, and our imaginations are filled with your potential upon graduation. There have been challenges and immense uncertainty this past year. For some, this has made your choice to enter the nursing profession even more prescient. And with our DNP and Center for Spirituality and Healing grads, you all stand ready to improve health and wellness when we need it the most. Graduates, you are going to have a profound impact on our profession and on healthcare because of 2020, not in spite of it. What you have experienced this year has and will make you different. It will shape the way you engage and expand within our profession. You will carry forward the imagination and innovation that have been lived in your final year of being students. Your experiences will remind you of what is possible and of the resilience you have shown, and they will empower you throughout your career in life. Graduates, you are entering the profession or advancing within it at a time when there has never been a greater need for or appreciation of what we do. In addition, the events around our campus and around the world opened our eyes to issues such as social determinants of health, planetary health, and social justice, when we need people with your education and training to step up and lead the way. I know you will do just that. Richard Olding Beard, whose pioneering advocacy led to the first successful effort to establish nursing in an institution of higher learning here at the University of Minnesota, saw the potential of the educated spirit of the nurse more than 110 years ago. Beard knew that educating nurses would help society recognize the worth of human life, conserve human health, and provide for social justice. School of Nursing class of 2020, fulfill that charge to transform to a better society with the educated spirit of the nurse. We celebrate you and extend our care, love, gratitude, and confidence in you. It is now my distinct honor to introduce Mary Jo Kreitzer, Director of the Earl E. Bakken Center for Spirituality and Healing.
Thank you, Dean Delaney. I am pleased to add my welcome on behalf of the faculty and staff of the Earl E. Bakken Center for Spirituality and Healing to our graduates who will be awarded the Master of Arts degree in Integrative Health and Wellbeing Coaching and the Post-Baccalaureate certificate in Integrative Therapies and Healing Practices. We applaud you for embarking on careers that are the future of healthcare. With the COVID-19 pandemic, health disparities and the vulnerabilities and limitations of our healthcare system have become even more apparent. Through your education, you have learned about the importance of whole person care, mental health, and the critical role of lifestyle behaviors. Knowledge and skills in these areas is critical to well-being and human flourishing. You have prepared yourselves for careers in healthcare, schools, work sites, and community-based settings. We offer our hearty congratulations on achieving the milestone of your new credential. We are tremendously proud of all that you have achieved and are even more excited about all that you will accomplish in the years to come.
Thank you, Mary Jo, and we deeply appreciate and celebrate our partnership in working together. It is now my privilege and deep honor to introduce Joanne Disch as our distinguished commencement speaker. Dr. Disch began her career as a staff nurse in cardiovascular intensive care. She would go on to hold senior leadership roles in almost every type of national organization. She was chief nurse executive at 2 major medical centers, served as interim dean of this very School of Nursing, was president of the American Association of Critical Care Nurses and the American Academy of Nursing, Joanne served on the board of the National Center for Healthcare Leadership and AARP, which she would later chair. She also served as chair of the board of Aurora Healthcare and was the inaugural chair of the Advocate Aurora Health after the two organizations merged. Her research is centered on nurse-physician relationships and fair and just cultures within schools of nursing. She was an original leader of QSIN, Quality and Safety Education for Nursing. This initiative, a 10-year project funded by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation to improve the ability of nursing faculty to teach contemporary quality and safety principles and practices. Joanne has received countless awards in her distinguished career, including being named a Living Legend by the American Academy of Nursing. Living Legend is the Academy's highest honor and recognizes those who have made exceptional contributions to the field throughout their careers. Graduates of the class of 2020, please welcome Joanne Disch to share her wisdom.
Thank you, Connie. Nursing has been good to us. These words were shared with a group of us at the University of Pennsylvania many years ago by then Dean Claire Fagan, and we have remembered those words forever and really lived them out. She was one of my sheroes who ultimately became president of Penn, the first woman to head an Ivy League university, and a real force of nature. Nursing has been good to us, and I can attest that it has been good to me for more than 50 years. I tell pretty much anyone, especially students, that I would choose nursing again tomorrow. I've had such rich experiences and made countless friends over the years. I really feel I've been able to make a difference. You have invested in your career and are graduating in what has rightly been called a year like no other. Interestingly, although I graduated many years ago, decades, I have a bit of an inkling as to what you've gone through. Because you see, I graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Madison in 1968, which is the year that has been most compared to this one. So there are very many similarities. We had a divisive presidential election, racial unrest, demonstrations, anger with the police, tear gas, and the National Guard as we went to class. You have also had COVID in the mix, but it's interesting to note that the name coronavirus first appeared in a research paper in 1968. And while nursing has been good to us, what we've seen this year is that nurses have been good for the public's health, essential, in fact. This year, it's been heartbreaking and humbling to see what nurses and all frontline caregivers have endured, and the tenacity, heroism, compassion, resilience they've shown. One of our nursing leaders, Donna Deers, called us tough, canny, powerful, autonomous, and heroic. We've known this all along, but sometimes the public hasn't. One positive thing about this year, ironically named the Year of the Nurse before COVID and the Year of the Nurse and Midwife before COVID struck, is the visibility that nurses have achieved. We've always been known as caring, compassionate angels of mercy, but you all know that it's so much more than that. And now the public has seen that too, the caring and the competence day after day. I actually like the words that a Boston cab driver used to describe us. Caring, shrewd, a little bit crazy. And we are all these things. We understand the human condition through our nursing lens. We're able to connect with people when they're challenged. We're able to connect with people in their most vulnerable times. We've faced extremely sad moments and joy. We've sometimes had to inflict pain to help people feel better. We've ushered life in and we're there as it ended. We've come up with incredibly creative approaches to seemingly intractable problems that society faces. So today, I want to congratulate you on being caring, shrewd, a little bit crazy, and wise, for deciding to become a nurse or progressing in your career, for doing so against all odds, and for attending this great school of nursing. As you all likely know, but maybe your friends and family don't, our school was the very first school of nursing in the country that was expressly launched within a university, and that continues to this day. That was 1909, so we're not actually continuing, we're leading the way. Extraordinary graduates, leaders at all levels, innovators. At this school, researchers are conducting research on COVID-19 to help us understand how to prevent the virus from spreading. Faculty are tackling the challenges of ensuring that mental health resources are available in rural areas. Our school has one of the first director of planetary health positions in the country, if not the world, and our students are working to address climate change, health inequities, family stress, a number of other issues that confound society. Today, we celebrate graduates from several distinctive programs, some of which are again among the first in the country. Some of you will receive a PhD or the Doctor of Nursing Practice. A number of you will receive a professional master's degree. Our school was among the first, again, to offer it in this particular way. And several of you will receive a degree or certificate through 2 groundbreaking programs in Integrative Health, the Master of Arts in Integrative Health and Wellbeing Coaching, and the Post-Baccalaureate certificate in Integrative Therapies and Healing Practices. All of you will make a difference. We are confident. So, congratulations to you all. Regardless of our age or experience, when we graduated or where we choose to work, we are all nurses, and you are entering or progressing in this profession that will ask so much of you and give you so much in return. I'd like to close with my favorite reflection on our shared profession. Nursing puts us in touch with being human. Without even asking, we are invited into the inner spaces of other people's existence. For where there is loneliness, suffering, the tolerable pain of cure, or the solitary pain of permanent change, there is a need for the kind of human service we call nursing. Thanks for letting me be part of this most important day in your lives and your careers.
Thank you, Joanne. As you say, nursing has been good to us. You radiate this gratitude, and following your lead, we will hold this thought in our heads and hearts, and we will walk together celebrating this year like no other, where the visibility of nurses and nursing carries humanity. It is now my honor to introduce Jean Caraher, President of the School of Nursing Alumni Board. Jean is a multiple graduate of the School of Nursing, most recently completing her Doctor of Nursing Practice degree in Health Innovation and Leadership in 2016. Jean's clinical practice is focused on pediatric patients in both the acute and critical care settings at the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital. She is currently a professional practice nurse lead for the mHealth Fairview system, supporting nursing practice and education in procedural areas across the complete organization. Please welcome Jean.
Thank you, Dean Delaney. As president of the School of Nursing Alumni Society Board, it is an honor and a pleasure to stand before you today to offer congratulations from the Alumni Society. The board was created in 1913, and its longevity is a testament to the strength of our nursing graduates. It is in the spirit of lifelong learning, recognition of your current achievements, and hope for many future contributions to the nursing profession that the School of Nursing Alumni Society is pleased to welcome you as our newest alumni. The School of Nursing Alumni Society is pleased to present each of our pre-licensure graduates with the University of Minnesota School of Nursing pin, made possible with donations from the Nursing Annual Fund. The pinning ceremony is a nursing tradition that goes back more than 100 years, where new nurses are presented with the school's pins by the faculty. It represents a symbolic welcoming of new graduates into the nursing profession. The School of Nursing pin has been given to all initial licensure University of Minnesota nursing graduates since 1913. You can learn about the School of Nursing pin symbols in your commencement program. And to our doctoral graduates, we present to you a University of Minnesota engraved business card holder to celebrate your professional achievements. May you use this card holder with pride. Moving forward, we invite you all to stay engaged with the University of Minnesota community. Come back to campus, serve as a mentor, become a preceptor, and attend our virtual all-school reunion on April 15th. Please stay connected with the School of Nursing via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and be sure to let us know where you are and what you are doing. As our newest graduates, you represent both the future of nursing and the School of Nursing's legacy. Graduates of the class of 2020, you make us so proud. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jean. We thank you for your remarks today and for your service to our school. The Honorable Kendall J. Powell is Chair of the University of Minnesota Board of Regents and the former Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of General Mills. Regent Powell spent more than 1/3 of his career overseas and served a variety of positions at General Mills. He serves on the Board of Directors for Medtronic, the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis, and Partners in Food Solutions, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping startup food companies in Africa. Regent Powell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Nursing, I present to you virtually the candidates who have completed the requirements for the Master of Nursing, Master of Arts in Integrative Health and Wellbeing Coaching, the Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Post-Baccalaureate and Postgraduate certificates.
Greetings, graduates and families, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, everyone joining us from around the world. I'm honored to preside at this commencement on behalf of the University of Minnesota Board of Regents. To the graduates, I extend congratulations. I know this is not how you envisioned your university commencement taking place, but today we do honor your efforts and your accomplishments with a celebration that brings us together virtually. Through your talent, your hard work, your dedication, your determination, you have earned this day of recognition. We not only celebrate today your academic accomplishments, but more than anything, the potential you have to make a positive difference as you enter the world of healthcare and nursing. Now more than ever, our healthcare systems need highly qualified nurses. So wear your University of Minnesota nursing degree proudly as you journey, contributing to communities, the state of Minnesota, the country, for some of you around the world. To all the family and friends joining us from near and far, thank you for the countless way you've supported students as they've earned these nursing degrees. So, in keeping with the commencement tradition, will graduates please rise as they are able. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the regents, I now confer upon you the degree for which you have qualified. And congratulations to every single one of you.
Thank you, Regent Powell. Graduates, if we were at Northrop, you now would have been asked to come forward and walk across the stage as your name was read. The MN graduates would have received their nursing pins, and the DNP graduates would have received their doctoral hoods placed over their gowns by the faculty. The nursing pinning ceremony is a tradition that dates back to 1913. It represents a welcoming of new graduates to the nursing profession by their school. As we have with so many other things this year, we must adapt. Please invite a family member or significant person in your life to present you with the pin that you received in the mail and pin it to your regalia or your graduation attire. The tradition of academic hooding dates back even further to the 12th and 13th century Europe, and it too will continue in a new way in 2020. At this time, we invite our doctoral students with regalia to have family members or a significant person in your life perform the hooding ceremony. If you don't have regalia, we encourage you to improvise. Again, adaptability is a hallmark not only of this pandemic, but the nursing profession. Please take pictures or videos of your home ceremonies and post them to social media using hashtag UMNNurse2020 so we can continue to celebrate you. At this time, we have some reflections from the School of Nursing Class of 2020, followed by individual recognition of each graduate. This will be followed by representatives of the Earl E. Bakken Center for Spirituality and Healing graduates and individual recognition.
I've spent the most of this past year implementing my DNP project. I started a medication-assisted treatment program for opiate use disorder here in a rural area down in Rice County, Minnesota, and it's gone very well despite the pandemic. I feel like the DNP program has given me the tools I need to be a part of any table, any meeting. I feel like I have the skills to carry this program forward, which is what addiction medicine, especially in rural areas, really needs. So thank you and congratulations to everyone.
As a bilingual, I would help break the language barrier, which has been a challenge for health care providers and minority ethnic groups in diverse populations. I will promote mutually respectful and consistent patient-nurse relationship in the underserved and diverse population in the community.
My favorite memory of the nursing program was actually when about 6 of us, maybe 7, we started an intramural volleyball team. We go the whole season. I think maybe we won 1 match, but we get to our last game and nobody else the entire season had a cheering squad. But sure enough, we get there and we've got 8 other members of our cohort there cheering us on. And it was just funny. It was amazing. We didn't expect it. They surprised us and we all had a great time. And then to top it off, we all left there and went to sing karaoke all night long. It's definitely something I'll remember fondly.
The best part about the MN program was my classmates. They're some of the most incredible people I've ever met, and I'll be taking away some lifelong friendships from this program. We really built a true solidarity during this time, even before the pandemic. And then they were people I was able to lean on as we transitioned to online learning.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to our professor, Dr. Erica Shore. It was a really big challenge when we moved from in-person to distance learning, but I always found myself looking forward to class time with Erica. She always acknowledged the crisis that was going on around us and offered really helpful insight. So thank you, Erica, for guiding us through this really challenging time and for hopefully helping us all to be more resilient nurses in the future.
It is incumbent upon me to make sure that every decision that I make is informed by data so that I am a part of the process, that moving forward to improve the health of our population and to improve patient experiences, to improve patient satisfaction, and to decrease the out-of-pocket costs for patients is the focus of my practice.
It has been my joy and honor to be a student again, to learn from brilliant professors and grow with peers. Through our studies, we've been inspired to do our part to transform the health of all people and our planet. Lessons through the DNP program at home, and especially abroad in Cuba, all while a global pandemic was raging, have stressed the importance of the we rather than me spirit, the value of evidence-based care, and most importantly, the necessity to be just, honest, and kind. Congratulations, fellow graduates, and thank you to the University of Minnesota School of Nursing for being part of my lifelong learning journey. Stay well.
Today from the Bakken Center, we are also awarding the Master of Arts degree in Integrative Health and Wellbeing Coaching and the Post-Baccalaureate certificate in Integrative Therapies and Healing Practices. We are proud of this diverse group of 13 coaches who spanned decades of life experience and have varied professional backgrounds, including nursing, massage, yoga instruction, fitness, psychology, and athletic coaching that will inform their coaching practices. They have identified career paths that will enable them to support mental health and well-being across the LGBTQIA and underserved communities, students of mind-body practices, mothers, those in transition, and individuals seeking body acceptance. We are honored to have them join our expanding community of practicing integrative health and well-being coaches. We are also proud of our 4 integrative therapies and healing practices post-baccalaureate certificate graduates who chose to augment their careers in nursing, pharmacy, educational psychology, and music therapy with this new credential. Your capacity to provide whole person care will transform lives and will empower those you serve to take charge of their own health and well-being.
I am so grateful for this master's program because this is where I learned to really listen to my truth and live a life that's aligned with my values. I'm really excited as a health coach to be able to create opportunities for others to do the same and to see this power that they have. One of my favorite memories from this program is not a happy one, but a powerful one. I volunteered to be a client in a fishbowl, one of our first in-person weekends, so everyone could observe a coaching session. And by the end of those 30 minutes, I had cried, I had danced about my fears around rejection and failure, and I also set a goal to find a therapist. That day, I really got to experience the power of health coaching and how it can creatively and effectively move clients through their healing journey.
My best memory was all of our in-person weekends. Something always amazing came out of those, and we connected deeply with one another. We really connected deeply with ourselves, and I will really treasure those weekends.
One of my favorite memories from the health coaching program has to be from the first day of class, actually. One of the things they had us do was go back into the hallway where our shoes were, pick out someone else's shoes and take a moment with them, try them on, walk around if you can, see what they make you feel. And my now dear friend, Leilani LaBelle, said the most accurate, beautiful thing. She said she had tried my shoes on. She said, I put these shoes on and I immediately wanted to walk down to the river. Those are my gardening shoes, my get in the dirt shoes, my nature-based shoes. And that memory just sticks out because it affirmed not only our intuition and how we care about each other and take care of ourselves, but also what skills we came in with in the program of how we cared for ourselves and what new skills we maybe learned in the program and how those will carry us into the future.
I just wanted to thank everyone so much for supporting me through these last 2.5 years. Additionally, it was such a gift and an honor to see everyone in their personal growth and personal journeys over this last 2.5 years and see you all develop into amazing coaches, and not only that, amazing people. So once again, thank you so much for that. For me, I am just so ecstatic for my future career as an integrative health coach. I am so inspired just to help anyone and everyone live within their authentic self. And I'm just can't believe that this is going to be a real job. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing everyone's successful careers after this.
Graduates of the class of 2020, on behalf of the University of Minnesota and the faculty and staff of the School of Nursing and the Earl E. Bakken Center for Spirituality and Healing, we share our sincere congratulations. We are tremendously proud of all that you have achieved and are even more excited about all that you will accomplish in nursing and healthcare in the years to come. Congratulations.